Hello everyone, Miss Henderson again. Just want to take a little time out to share with you some of our books that we also have on DVD. If you have a reluctant reader at home who might not want to read, and maybe they'll look at the DVD. We have quite a few here, and this one, as you can see, we have the book and movie. It's called Out of Wonder. This is a celebration of a lot of poets that they've just put into one book that if your child likes poetry, they might like that. We have one about Duke Ellington. There's actually 3 stories on here. It's one about Duke Ellington, and it's one about Ella Fitzgerald, and it's narrated by Billy D. Williams and Sam Jackson. So that's pretty interesting. Now this story here, Let the Children March, is also a true story about when Martin Luther King went to Birmingham and he wanted to start marches, and a lot of the parents were afraid to march because they thought they'd lose their job or they couldn't miss a time off work. So the children said, let us march, and so they let the children march. And a lot of them also got arrested too, but they didn't have to worry about losing their jobs or anything. And I talked about Henry Box Brown in one of my other videos. He is a slave who mailed himself to freedom. And so this is a true story, and we also have the video here if you want to know all about that. This is not the exact same story in the book, but it's about the same person. And also, if you're a fan of Ezra Jack Keats, he actually has all of his stories in this one video. He's got The Snowy Day, Apartment 3, The Trip, and Peter's Chair. So that would be a little good story time getaway, all inside this one DVD. And we've got this one about Martin Luther King. It's snippets from all his favorite speeches. And also as a bonus, they have a video here about John Henry. And so we have a lot of your old favorites like the BFG. All of Roald Dahl's books are actually on video, but this is the BFG. And we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Got the all-time favorite, 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. Kids love to read that book. Diggle, Daggle, Quack. We got the DVD and the book. And we've got this book here. It's called Freedom Over Me, which is a really interesting book. It's based on a true story from the records that a slaveholder had, and it's all about his different slaves, and so each one has a story to tell, and he's got how much that he thought they were worth on here. Everybody's got a price on here. So I thought it was real interesting that the illustrator, when he did the picture of them as a slave, they kind of got a lot of, you can see they look kind of old, worn, and tired, but each one has a story to tell about before they became a slave, and they were in Africa, and all those pictures are really a lot more vivid, and stories a lot lighter. So I thought that was an interesting book if you want to teach a little black history. And the only other ones I have, they're not the same book, but we have a video about Common Core, and we have the book about Common Core. As I said, they're not by the same author or anything, but they're on the same subject. And we also have 2 on cyberbullying, which are not by the same author, but they're on the same subject matter. So as usual, if you want these books, you see anything or videos that you want to get, give us a call, or you can go on the ECPL app and order the books and the DVDs if you want. So I hope that you'll be visiting us soon. Thank you for listening.